Four. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the EG Pot of Thunder with your boy, the young light-skinned Keith Sweat. Here with a returning guest. He has to have the top spot at this point. Underscore is Jesus Claus.
What's going on, everybody? Good to be back.
Hey, and
happy to be here.
Hey, happy you're here again, sir. And back to my left, he is not in Rhode Island no more. He is in Florida. This is an illusion. My guy, Alain M Films.
What's happening?
Talking about that, so I broke it in the previous podcast. When this airs, you're 1,000% going to be moved already. So the cat's out the bag. You're in Miami now. Yep. How did that come about? This I know you want to keep it on the wraps last time. So yeah. So what was the move? How'd you come about that, or why'd you do it? And that's a big move. So yeah, what was the details behind that?
I've been wanting to go there for a while now. Just wanted to try something different, and I also hate the winter, so it's perfect time to leave.
Yeah.
It was supposed to happen before, like 3 or 4 times, and it just didn't work out. Even up until like COVID just stopped my plans. Also, the last time I tried, so this time it lined up to where it was perfect timing, and I'm all right. Let's do it. It's gonna be a challenge, of course. I like challenges. I need something new. I feel like I did everything I want to do in my state, in my city, in Providence, Rhode Island. So why not try something new and challenge myself a little bit? It's a lot of opportunities out there, and I'm not gonna hold myself back. So I'd rather try it and say that I did versus sitting back here and being like, oh, I wish I would have went and be 40, 50 years old and then angry. Nah, I'm still young right now. My head out and attack the world.
First, that's a reoccurring theme. Go back to watch his first podcast. My guy is about taking a risk and believing in himself, and has panned out to this point. So, yeah, I mean, this time around, at least you're going to be with Sabrina. Yeah, so you have someone there opposed to just being by yourself, taking that Enterprise car ride back. So you don't have to do that anymore.
Yes, sir.
Actually, I was kind of telling Bo before he came on, he has a couple of questions for you. I told him, Alan's an open book. Feel free. Don't hold back. He has a couple of questions.
Go for it.
Do I?
Yeah, remember I told you.
Oh, okay. All right. So what did we say? Oh, Effie mentioned that he mentioned you were in a relationship, and then he said it was a 13-year relationship.
Yeah, well, that's more than 13, but yeah.
Is it more than How long is it now?
Yeah, it's supposed to be 15.
Oh, I was wrong. 15.
15-year relationship. Number one, good for you. You're a young guy. 15 years is a long time to be with one person. Marriage. What are we thinking there? Is it a no for you completely? Nah. Is it a no for her completely?
Nah, it just hasn't lined up to timing yet. We're both cool with being married. That has nothing to do. Like, I'm cool with it. I love it.
And it was a decision by both of you that you're gonna hold off on it for.
Yeah, it has to make sense. We're not gonna get into marriage and then not have like the life that we want to have beforehand and be in debt or not be financially stable to where we both feel good.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I think they're both open to it, but they're both focused on their careers.
Yeah, it's career first.
For sure. And then Bo's rebuttal to that was 15 years. Well, he said 13 years though.
No, right, it's 15 years.
Well, not yet. So yeah.
My rebuttal to that would be why. How do you think marriage would get in the way of that?
Well, it's not necessarily getting in the way, like in that sense of like being together, because we got together.
Right. What I mean is you can both technically focus on your careers while.
So okay. To know why
ultimately it is just a title. So
yeah,
there's that.
So there's been a bunch of times where like I haven't been like I've lived in different states, so it was like long distance relationship. Mm-hmm. Majority of the time we were in high school and then college.
Right.
Then I moved away. So like
yeah.
a chunk of the 14/15, I haven't been here. So then when I did come back, it was if you go back to the first podcast and I was like talking about like when I first moved back here, like I could not get a job even though I just had like a top tier job in Virginia out of college. I have no money, like I was dead broke, and I was just picked up a camera, so I was like learning how to film.
Okay.
So I strapped up, locked in for like a whole year, just
those are the years you really need.
Literally.
Yeah.
Put myself in the basement, and I was there literally every single day till 4 a.m. watching YouTube, how to learn, how to edit, how to film, all that. So majority of that, has been me like working on myself. So if I can't support myself, how am I supposed to support my woman? So
I mean,
answer, solid answer.
I agree with that too,
yeah.
but I feel like a lot of people don't put thought into that, and there's like, I'm searching for a female right now. That's a big thing on a lot of people's mind. I feel like more than working on yourself. There's like, I need to be with somebody else no matter what. I don't care what I'm doing. I can be jobless, but as long as I have a girlfriend, that's fine, or a boyfriend.
not for me.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's where people where they're seeing Alan like, wow, his film was so good. How did he get that good? Oh, he's lucky. He has all these clients and stuff like that. It's like, no, you're putting that work that no one sees.
Get all those clients through luck.
Yeah, no.
Hey, but the people think that way. They're like, oh, he.
No.
I don't know what
The work has to speak for itself first before you get. Yeah.
It took me a long time to even get like decent clients.
Yeah.
First, I was struggling trying to do anything because I just started. Like, who's gonna hire somebody who just started? They ain't got no experience.
So when you're doing that, I know I asked previously, but again, like I said, we have new listeners, we have new viewers. Our audience has grown since then. So are those times that you're thinking like you're gonna give up, or can you like attribute like maybe attribute to Sabrina being like having your back? Was she having your back? Like, did that feel good having someone there? And like, what was that mindset?
Yeah. She's always had my back. Like, she's always been supportive of me because she knows that like I have a good drive and I'm actually like a smart person. So whatever I do, I always succeed. Whether that was trying to play sports in college when I'm 5'0" nothing, and like whether it was me getting like a high paying job like out of college, like whatever it is I put my mind to, I always succeed. So she knew eventually, well, he's actually serious about this. He's going to succeed.
Right.
And like I'm succeeding now. It's not like I'm making $1 million, but I can stand on my 10 by myself. So not $500,000 yet. But soon.
Miami.
Moving to Miami.
Yeah, exactly.
Miami. That's
Is that part of the move too? Networking and trying to grow a bigger clientele base.
For
Yeah,
sure.
exactly. So there's a lot of opportunities out there. There's more than here, unfortunately. If it was here, it would be super easy. But there's just a bigger market down there. Like, we're not an entertainment state, whereas Miami, it's glitz and glamour 24/7. Somebody needs somebody to film, somebody to take pictures, somebody to edit.
So how are you getting into that? So do you have like friends out there in the industry, or do you have like is there like a website, or is there like a base out there where you go and give out resumes, or what's the next step to grow?
So I know a couple people out there, whether they're videographers or models or like fitness coaches and stuff like that. So obviously start talking with them, getting some shoots with them, and then from there they know my work is elite. So they're gonna obviously, well, oh, you're in town now. All right, cool. Well, now I can easily forward you to, okay, well, this guy did this. Oh, well, we need somebody to film this. Okay, well, I got somebody. And then tap into that type of networking. Like before, I'd get calls, unfortunately, from one of the fitness coaches down there. And he would call me and be like, oh, I need you like to film something. I'm not even out there, so how am I supposed to?
Right.
And I can't just automatically just up and leave.
Yeah.
Right.
It'd be like a kind of like a tomorrow thing. I need you tomorrow.
Yeah, because that's what it is. It's like,
That's what.
and you need to be available. That's the whole thing. If you're available, you'll get jobs just because you're available and you're free.
Right.
So I can't tell you, like, I got like probably like 10 calls within this past like year and a half of just like, yo, are you around? No, I'm not.
So that's out of curiosity. So like if you had to put like a price that you miss out of those 10 calls, is that like $20,000 payday you miss over the year? Like,
oh no, I couldn't even tell you. That's the thing.
You couldn't even give like your price. You don't know what the situation entails.
No, because let's say you get a job and let's say it's only $100, right? You're filming somebody at $100. That $100 can lead you to like a $50,000 contract with somebody else, just based off of them needing somebody or them liking your personality. They don't necessarily have to like your work. If you're a good person to work with, like if you guys were shitty and I didn't like talking to you guys, but you guys had the best podcast, I'm not coming back.
Yeah, definitely not. Yeah, not for sure. And you've been plenty of times, so I appreciate that compliment. But yeah, no, for sure, because like you never know where it may lead. Like it's just, it'd be cool if you did. Like say if you did like a shoot for a podcast thing, and they're like, hey, do you guys know anybody who has who's a good host who maybe can fill in?
Exactly.
And you guys would be like, oh, actually, I know my boy Effie back at home. I can give him a call. And if you ever did this and you said, I need you to Friday, I am
He's
on the
there.
flight tonight.
Listen.
I'm literally on the flight tonight. That's not even
there.
a question.
He's there. I know that.
So you don't have to worry about that. If you need anybody to do a fill-in host or a podcast, you can meet anybody in Miami. Just throwing that out there. But that's an example. Like seriously, though, you never know. That's how it works.
Yeah,
like it's literally how it works. You never know where it may lead. So when you're saying like that $100 job may lead to like a $50,000 contract. So say so you're given those deals. So like say somehow Drake needed somebody urgently, and he's like, I need it quick though, but like I'm not Drake. He would have the money. A C-term artist that's worked with Drake before and can lead you to a Drake type of artist, but he's kind of low on funds. Are you gonna give a deal just because where it may lead?
Yeah, I'm not against working for free, bro. I did a free shoot this week. Like I'll never be above working for free, especially if it makes like sense. So if there's an opportunity to like show my work and my skill, then I'm gonna take the opportunity, do a free job or like a lower paying job, and that will end up leading you to more clients, to more work, because that person might be tapped into a network that you wish you could get into.
Yeah. Right.
And just because you did that, now they respect you. Not even respect you. Now they just like, oh well, he's available. Hit this dude up. And now you don't know that this other dude, he got big pockets, and he's just like, all right, well,
right.
He already thinks you're $5,000 just for filming. You're probably like, I'm 1,000, and he's just like, all right, well, I got 5,000 for you. Just like, oh snap, like, all right, cool, y'all take that 5,000.
Yeah. Have you ever had a situation like that where you kind of undersold yourself, and the person's like, I would have give you more?
Yeah, I shot this video for a lawyer, and this was like a couple years back when I was first getting into it, and it was like, I think I shot it for like 500 to like, it's like 500, like I think it was like 500 in total, and we shot like 2 days, and I definitely could have charged this dude way more.
Were you just like green at that point? You said no? You
just
felt bad or?
Nah, I knew it. I just wanted to do it because I never worked with a lawyer before.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, let me get a lawyer.
Be a strong connection.
Exactly.
It's a lawyer.
Yeah. And so I was like, all right, let me just do this. But I know it's a lawyer. He got bucks. Like I could have charged him like 3 G's at minimum.
You could have.
Probably wouldn't blink an eye.
Probably not. Definitely not. Yeah. I mean, would you be willing to do like other stuff? Doesn't have to be just video work. So someone's like, hey, I need you for lighting. Would you be open to that in Miami?
Yeah, done that already. Yeah.
You did that in Miami already?
Not in Miami, here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just need lighting?
Yeah.
Like, so you're doing lighting for like another videographer?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So why wouldn't that videographer do his own lighting? Out of curiosity.
They necessarily don't have the lights. Yeah. Like lighting is expensive, man. You know.
I definitely know. Yeah. Dropping those damn lights fucking set me back.
Exactly.
But it's so much better though. Like lighting is key. Like it's crazy because like my first couple episodes, I didn't have lights. They were at my other spot, and so I just went fuck it. There's no lights, and it looks shitty. It's crazy how much lighting matters.
It means everything.
It literally is everything.
It goes from looking like a high school production to a professional.
Yeah.
It's real.
Do you have people ever like reach out to you and been like, hey, I want to do this, but yeah, I'm short on lighting. Can we just do no lights? Are you like, yeah? Or are you just like, no, you should do lights?
Depends on the project. If it's something that makes sense, I'll be like, I'm gonna just do lighting for free. I don't care because it's gonna come out better. Like I've done it on a bunch of shoots.
So you'd rather not have that like aura for you. Like you don't want the reputation like you're taking terrible shoots with no lighting. You rather be like, I know I'll throw it in to make it look better.
I don't want my name on anything bad, but at the same time, if they don't have the budget for it and this is what they want and they can't afford lights and I don't think it's worth it, then they're paying for whatever they're paying for. So I'm gonna give it to them and I'm gonna do the best video they can possibly do. It just won't necessarily have like glitz and glamour with lighting.
Yeah, it'll be the best version of whatever it is that they specifically asked for.
That's what they can afford. Then I respect it. Like that's what I'm gonna do for them.
Yes, I remember last time you were on, you were saying that your favorite shoot hadn't dropped yet. Has it dropped yet? Do you remember when you were saying that?
I can't remember which one it was.
You were saying that, that's your favorite shoot. You're like, hey, it's about to drop like next week, and I'm like,
like mad shoots that'd be my favorite though. Like it'll just depend on the day, like depend on the time frame. Like,
so we're going through your page now. So you have been here in a while. Last time we did this, people love this with the Palacio twins. So let's do some more. So we're going through your page right now.
Yeah.
So
these shoots right here.
Who do you want to give a shout out? Click this one right here.
Shout out to 3 Live. Shout out to Nikki. Shout out to Jesso. Shout out to the whole man. This was an all day shoot. Like I think like 11 or 12 hours. Like we was there in the studio all day, right in the studio. Shout out to my boy Dan. And It took us all day. There's 3 different videos, and basically all the videos had to do with like an artist. So they were emulating a music video for that artist. One was Justin Bieber, one was Cobra, and the other one was Amare.
You know, that's the dude we shot up before, right?
No, that was a different one.
You know what's crazy? I think it's this one right here. I don't know why I was going quickly. I thought you did like a Beaver Changes video. I was like, is that Beaver Changes?
It's like, boy, Brandon, he was Justin Bieber in this video.
He sold me. I literally thought it was him real quick.
You killed it.
Yeah, that's fire. So this is like, so like we did this before, but so they came to you with this, so this is all you right here?
So this is a dance studio that I work with, and they did all the choreography, and Nikki directed it. Jason directed, no, Jado choreographed this one. So I did the filming, editing, and lighting, and then they choreographed and directed it, and it was fun as hell.
I mean, it seems like a good ass time, good gig to have, especially in Miami when you get more. How much does that thing cost you right there?
What, the whole setup?
Yeah,
the setup with the camera and the monitor,
and the jig and everything like that.
Jesus Christ, that's like probably over like that's like 8 to 9.
100 or 1,000?
1,000. What you mean 100?
I just want to clarify for the people who don't know.
Camera alone's over 1,000.
Come on, man. The camera,
monitor.
The camera's 4Gs. Come on.
I just wanted to make sure clarify for the people who don't know, who are low blowing you, who are asking you to do their OnlyFans.
Right.
They got asked yesterday, actually, when I was introducing, like, hey, Alan's coming up next, and the OnlyFans came up. They're like, oh, you can hire him. I'm like, nope, Alan already said he's not doing that.
I'm good.
If you're doing that for a porno, you had some good shots. I mean, my guy Jeff Hardy over here.
I know. I was up there, and it was hot. We shot this back in June or July. Yeah, June, I think, actually, yeah.
See, that's that crazy part. June, and when you post this 6 days ago?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. You be filming stuff, and people are like, when's it coming out?
And this
I don't know when it's coming out.
They some of the clients, they hold it so they can release it on certain days.
Oh,
so
who's this girl? She's single?
No. She's with Bieber.
Oh, is she? Oh. Makes sense. That's fire, though.
Yeah, Tyra killed it. I work with the best dancers, man. These guys are elite, and this was a fun project.
You gotta do a shot. We can use my camera after and take some shots of Bo dancing, both the dancing. He was the guy at the high school dances busting it down with the aisle.
We don't have to do that. We don't have to do any of that. That's fine. Thank you, though. I appreciate the compliment.
You be dancing, Alan?
Hell yeah.
When you're lit or just in general? It comes out more when you're lit.
I pretty much have to be lit.
I'd be dancing in the crib just by myself. I always have.
Okay, but also I'm probably a little bit lit too if I'm doing that.
Not me. I'm just regular. It's just in my nature. It's in the culture.
What was this? Oh, right here. So
fun fact, I shot this back in like 2020. And I just posted it now. That's to tell you how much footage I have that I just don't post.
Yeah, you know it's crazy because people always like, I'm not saying I travel a lot, but when I post pictures of like previous trips, I'm not saying I'm here.
Yeah.
These are just a whole bunch of backlog photos. I have like a million photos.
Yeah.
When I'm on, different places, and I just want to show people like, hey, this is cool pictures I'm taking.
Yeah.
And people are like, you're here right now? I'm like, no, I didn't say I was there.
Yeah.
I'm just tagging where it was.
Yeah, I forgot to post it last year. The day before, I was busy, so I didn't post it. So I was like, oh, I still got these, and it's fall now, so let me just post them.
What were you doing here? Like hiking or something?
Crazy. So I was in New Hampshire filming a music video, and obviously, we was deep in New Hampshire. So I was like, all right, I seen some crazy mountains, so I'm just riding around filming. Right here, I'm filming this mountain in this little lake right there. So I'm filming it. It's cold outside. It's dead cold. And out of nowhere, like my camera, like my battery was dying on the drone really fast because it was like 32. It was like lower than 32 degrees. So it just dropped really fast. Out of nowhere, the drone was like, I was trying to bring it back home and it was just dead. It was just like, it's landing now.
Oh, snap.
And it was I was parked to the side of a highway, like a major highway, and it just started going down. I was like, nah. you're bugging. No, I was trying to bring it back to me. It wasn't gonna come. I hopped out. I have footage of it too. I hopped out the car on the highway, and I ran towards the drone. Because if it had went in the towards a little bit more towards the lane, it was getting ran over easily. So I ran as fast as I could.
You caught it.
And caught it.
That's crazy.
It was just going down, just like,
Jeez, you caught your drone, you caught your freaking lens. This guy's the best hands in the world.
Right.
Got some good hands.
Hey,
Dude.
Right.
the Rams need some receivers. So
Hey, I wish.
you guys got ODB back or nah?
I wish, man. We need them. We need them bad right now. We're hurting.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why you guys are not utilizing Allen Robinson at all.
Nah, we're not. We're doing him dirty.
Yeah, I don't get the point of that. So this is the wedding you're talking about? Oh, the wedding.
I did the wedding. That was my sister's wedding. That was 95
nice.
degrees.
Cool.
Hot. My goodness.
Love that car.
What's some good ones we should click? Any good ones that sticks out to your mind that you liked a lot that you've done recently?
I haven't posted anything recently. Truthfully, I don't know anything.
I was looking at those.
Which ones were these?
Yeah. No, down the row below. But yeah, the same. I think it's the same trip.
That's actually Spain. That was yesterday last year.
Oh, that's far.
Oh.
Yeah, and I didn't post that until this year.
I thought this was like a video, I mean, like animated video for a second.
Nah, that's an actual city, Toledo.
That's
And
far.
It looks fake.
It does look
you
fake.
Look at it. It looks mad fake. But
Looks
nah,
old. It's all old
oh, it's
architecture.
mad old. That city is dead old.
Yeah, so perfect segue. So you're a travel guy too. So you see here on we can pull it up since I just figured out how to do this today. Madrid, Barcelona, London, Madrid. Oh, Madrid twice, like 2 different times.
So I was in Madrid, and then I just I was there for 2 months. So I was just posting stuff, and then I go to a weekend trip for London, and then I come back. I'll go to a weekend trip to like Malaga or Torremolinos, wherever, and then I'll just come back. So yeah, that's just me. I was out there learning Spanish, like learning the basics, and just having fun. I never been to like Europe before, so I was trying something different.
Yeah, so that's fire. I mean, what was your favorite trip out of here? Barcelona, London.
I loved Madrid. Honestly, Madrid was the best city, and then London. I love London, yo. I was only there for like 2 or 3 days. I want to go back so bad. It was mad fun. It was dead cold, but mad fun.
When I went to Italy last year, I went for my birthday in December. It was freezing.
Yeah.
I kind of regret going. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, I'd rather came in the summertime.
Exactly.
It's freaking cold as shit out here. Is that Mike Tyson?
Mm-hmm.
I was not expecting to see that. Is this where you lived, right?
Yeah. So I lived on Gran Via, and that's the view from my apartment.
That's a pretty nice view to wake up to.
Nah, it's nice. It's just dead loud. I could not sleep. I literally didn't. I had the worst sleep there ever. I didn't sleep for like the first 3 weeks.
Well, it's kind of like, being in Providence. So was it worse?
No different, really.
It's worse because they don't stop. Like they literally do not stop partying.
Providence shuts down by 1.
No, these guys are up. They're up at. They don't stop till 6. Like they literally do not stop. It's not a joke.
That's
like they're out
so
until
6 a.m.?
6 a.m.
And then everything else is starting at 6 a.m.
And then and then everybody else is just like waking up. So it's like a change of all the partiers are going back home, and then all the business people are coming back up.
Going out to work.
Yeah.
You was just in a church out there?
Yeah, so we did a bunch of tours, and that was like one of the cathedrals that we went to.
Wow.
That was just me walking on Gran Via. There's mad stuff going on out there. It's a very big city. It's very lively. I like that place, man. I'm gonna head back there for sure.
You guys plan on going out there together? You and Sabrina for some?
Yeah, she was out there too.
Oh yeah.
She
you guys went to
came-
the Barcelona game, right?
We went to the Real Madrid game.
Oh, that's far.
Yeah.
You was out here just walking, video,
Yeah.
filming everything.
Just me, just talking to myself. One of my favorite things to do is just talk to myself and just watch myself on camera. I love it.
I do the same thing when I'm traveling myself. I was vlogging literally everything. I haven't even posted my Ireland trip yet. I haven't posted the Italy trip yet.
Yep.
Costa Rica. I have this every day. I'm doing day 1, day 2, day 3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it all up there. But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of deadbeat club.
I left my son here.
So I mean that's something you guys all 3 of us have in common. But Bo's a lifter too. This guy had a six pack
Not
in
right
freshman year in high
Right
school.
now I'm not, but yes, I can, and I have. I finally decided to get off my ass and get back in the gym.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Then weren't you like injured though? Did something happen to you?
Yeah, I suffered a high ankle sprain at work, and that put me out for a little bit. And then you know how that goes.
100%.
You eventually just get complacent with the laziness, and I was trying in the beginning, but it put me out for a while. And yeah,
ankle's tough.
Ankle's a tough one. High ankle sprains aren't fun.
Nah,
it's a serious one too. On the same one I hurt senior year of football.
Oh yeah,
same ankle.
Jeez.
So how about you guys ever look back and like, damn, I wish I went harder. Or I missed those Friday Night Lights.
I miss them, but I went as hard as I could. So
there's no, I didn't leave any regret.
Nah, I was teen out there, so I didn't give you no regrets.
Hey, yeah, I kind of wish I went harder though. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna just agree with you guys. I wish I went harder, but I definitely missed it for sure.
Mm-hmm. All the time.
Yeah.
All the time, man.
Damn, we have like a whole other. This is playing in the background. It's a good right under you. But this is dope. This is cool. I love traveling. So like, where did you think you got that travel bug from? Like, you just.
Well, I don't know, man. Honestly, my mom used to travel back then, I think, but I don't know. I just like I've always watched like travel shows and stuff when I was a kid, and I just interested in. That was me in class. No, I was winning in class. But yeah, I just like always liked like looking at different things and seeing people's different cultures and stuff. Because I come from two different cultures, so like watching one side of my family versus the other side of my family, look at how different they are, and then like where they come from. So I guess that's kind of where like my curiosity came from.
Are you a traveler, Bo?
No.
Not
at all.
Is it not in you, or you just don't care? You just don't like.
I like do a little bit of traveling, but it's usually just within the country. I haven't stepped out. I've stepped out of the U.S. very much. I don't have the bug to. I know a lot of people talk, like a lot of my friends do, and they talk about like wanting to go places, and I'm just like, looks cool.
So when you see in this, you're like, oh, that's cool. Like,
yeah, it looks really cool.
You're just like, I have no urge.
Maybe when I've got more time, I don't like. I'd like to, but I don't. It's not that I just can't. Like I don't even want to right now. There's so many other things that I'd like to do that I like unfinished business and things I need to take care of here before I can even think about
baby mamas.
All of them, yeah.
You got a lot of baby
none of that, but yeah.
So how about if you were dating a girl like who's a traveler? She's like, hey, next weekend, Bo, you know what? I'm gonna book you a trip. Call it out. We're going to New Orleans.
That's even more annoying.
Is it?
You're gonna book it for me now? Now I don't have any control over it. I'm at the whim of you. I mean, if I'm dating her, I probably trust her to do something like that. So I'd probably be cool with it.
She fucks you that much. She's like, this is dope. New Orleans. Then
for sure. I'd definitely do New Orleans.
New Orleans is fun. I like that place.
Yep.
Love it.
I went there to shoot a wedding back in, I think it was May. Oh my gosh, the food there was crazy.
It's insane, dude. It's so insane. It's like French cuisine mixed with like a little bit of like Southern American, not Southern American, but Southern U.S. cuisine, and then like it's so insane.
What the hell is that?
That's probably the best food on earth in my personal opinion.
It's definitely
would be Cajun.
One of the best in the United States, 1,000%. It was so good.
Such a good time. So you'll be open to traveling with the right person.
For sure. Absolutely. Yeah. And I already know I want to, but I'm probably saving that for a little bit later in life.
How about if you're having kids, are you taking them to Disney and stuff like that? Or you're doing that type of stuff?
But if I have kids, once you put kids in the equation, then I'm probably more likely willing to, because I'm gonna want to share. I'm gonna absolutely want to share those kinds of experiences with my kid. Yep. So I'm thinking probably by the time I do have kids, I'm gonna adopt the travel bug and start really roaming and bringing them with me, which makes it more expensive, but also way more fun and rewarding, I imagine.
Exactly. I'm for sure. Was that Tamai?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you wanted to go visit you.
Yeah, Tamai and Dylan came out, visited me. We had a good, they was out there for like a week, I think.
How many croissants did you have? It's like the 10th time I've seen it.
Oh, we was
winning a lot.
Listen,
no, the croissants. The croissants, he's winning a lot.
Oh,
croissants.
my gosh. The Napolitanas. There's this place, speaking of Tamai, he literally just called me right now.
What's the odds of that?
I know, right?
He heard his voice.
Serendipity.
He's talking shit.
So I literally had, what's the place called? La Moyaquina. I think was the name of it. Can't remember. That place had the best, basically a croissant with chocolate inside of it.
Okay.
No, oh my gosh, I got hooked on them. I literally got hooked on them.
It looks really good.
I ate them like every single day when I was there.
You had to go harder in the gym after.
Yo, at first I was like, I was looking good. You see me in my snap,
Right.
looking good, and then I was looking at myself. I'm like, yo, I'm not looking as good though. And I was like, but I'm not gonna stop.
There's a big difference though between there and here. Like
yeah.
the stuff you're eating there that's unhealthy. It's sure it's
Exactly.
unhealthy, and if you're not keeping up with yourself, it'll take its effect. But compared to like if you're eating the version of that pastry that comes from here, all the preservatives and everything that
You don't want to do it.
Yeah.
And even here, I'm eating all the stuff, but I'm walking literally 11 miles a day. Just walking around, just going to class or going.
Oh, you're talking about there.
Yeah, Madrid.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was talking about, like, what the hell are you walking 11
Here,
miles
nah, no shot. You're not even catching me walking 5. No.
I was like, what the hell are you walking 11 miles a day?
I'm not doing that here. No, thank you.
You growing your dreads out like that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're probably getting onto my shoulder. That's it.
Did you copy him or you copied you?
Nah, he had dreads.
He's had
I don't know if you had
time,
them.
Effie.
I don't know if you had them before you cut them.
He's had those a long
Hey,
time.
the crowd doesn't know. They don't know your personal life. You may have had them before. You might have recut them, grow them back out.
Nah,
who
my brother's
knows?
had long hair his whole life. I couldn't grow my hair when I was a kid because my grandmother said no because I used to model. So I always had to have short hair.
Because you were the model.
Yeah, I used to model.
I thought you were just like the chosen one, like the model.
Nah, I used to model. So I had to have
Well, you
short
know,
hair.
you're her favorite. So
Yeah,
you said it last time.
1,000%. Oh, easily. But yeah, she let him grow his hair out, but I couldn't grow mine. So finally get the chance to. I'm an adult. I was like, oh, let me just.
Of course, I did the same thing.
Yeah, let me just grow
cut
it.
it, and I'm growing it again right now.
Yeah.
Sabrina gives you shit for having the hair.
At first, she was like, "Are you really gonna grow it?" Because I always told her this is something I've always wanted to do. So I remember back in like high school and even college, I was like, "Yeah, once I get 30, I'm gonna just grow my hair." And she's like, "Yeah, sure." And then I started to do it, and she's like,
What are you
"Are
doing?
you seriously doing this?" It's like, "Yeah, I'm doing this." And then at first, she was just like, "Whatever." She thought I was just gonna cut it, but now she's rocking with it though.
Hey.
Yeah.
You know?
Hell yeah.
Trend her around.
She's like,
Love a supportive queen.
exactly.
I'm the girl. Bo, you're growing your hair out. Gotta cut it or we're done. I'm the girl. We're dating. You have to cut your hair or I'm done with you.
I have to cut my hair
Yeah.
or you're done with me, and you're laying that ultimatum down.
I don't like
we're
it.
just gonna ignore how toxic that is. First off, we're gonna just I'm supposed to stay in the relationship with the person that says your hair or me.
If you like me.
No shot.
I don't like you that much, Effie. I'm gonna be honest.
Or one time I was like shaving the beard. You're like, no. So the
beard's absolutely. I could get over the hair. I've had short hair my whole life. If I want to cut my hair, I'll do it. If I want to shave my beard, I'll do it. But there's a much more firm no coming out of my mouth when you tell me I want you to cut your beard. Like
Exactly.
this is almost a part of me now, man.
So that's because of the party. Like, what's the reasoning why for no on the beard?
I wake up every morning and I look at myself in the mirror with it, and I've shaved it like relatively recently, like probably a year ago. I shaved myself completely, just to I don't see it for every few years. I want to keep up and see what my face actually looks like, so I'll do that. And when I wake up and I look, when I finally look at myself and see the bare face, it's still me. But it doesn't. I've come so accustomed to my full beard that this is just what it is. This is what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Beard oil bomb. I'll keep it nice, but this is what it's gonna be. You're gonna have to love it. Go ahead.
Do you have any hard no's like that? You're like, I'm not changing this no matter what, so don't even bother. Or you're willing to think
Oh, no shot. I'm not cutting my hair
Yeah.
unless I want to. I'm not cutting my beard unless I want to. Mustache, there's no shot. I'm cutting my mustache again.
Sure.
I cut it one time. I was like, yo.
You just look weird.
Crazy.
like,
I feel like you look crazy. Yeah.
I was like, yo, I'm wilding out now. I'm like, why are you even with me?
You're like, damn.
Wilding now. I was looking crazy.
You were sick that week, just didn't to grew back.
I was like, yeah. Good thing I was in college, so and it was football season, so like it didn't matter.
You had the helmet
Wearing
on.
a helmet.
Yeah, but I was like, damn, I'm looking crazy right now. I'll never do it again.
How about if you guys do get married, wedding day? She's like,
No,
Al, please shave the.
no, I'm not doing it.
No.
She wouldn't do it too. She wouldn't want to do that.
You wouldn't push the issue.
Nah.
So
I always love these videos when you post it. She doesn't know you're recording it, but you're busting her chops.
Oh yeah. That was in front of this place called the Horny Man. It was an English spot.
I saw that.
Yeah, that joke was funny. She didn't even notice.
I don't know why I thought that was funny before. Gotta do the gimmick. You got to do the gimmick when you're there.
Yeah. I'll be out there just having fun, man. Just have fun with my story. My story is kind of like my own personal show. Even since like Snapchat, as soon as I realized, you Snapchat, you can do
time
this.
To shine. That's I do the same thing with it. Yeah,
just having
that's a fun.
You ever watch my story? It's just a bunch of foolishness.
Hey, you gotta be entertaining, entertain yourself. You have to be learn how to live with yourself.
My story is literally for myself. If you're watching it, like I might throw a couple things out there for like other people, like content wise. But the majority of it is just for me, so I go back and watch it.
Right, same.
Honestly, yeah.
It was funny because Brandon he asked me about something. He's like wanted to start a page or whatever. He's do the podcast page again or some bullshit. Mm-hmm. And I was telling him like, nah, like Alan had told me before when I'd asked, you think I should do like my travel page, separate one? You're like, no. Whoever likes your stuff, if they don't like it, there's an unfollow button. They can unfollow you. It's your content, then fuck it.
I have no problem with people unfollowing me. Like that's cool. If I'm not posting something that you don't like, or you think I'm boring or something, this is your page. Like that's why you have a profile. Unfollow me.
Yeah.
I'd rather you unfollow me.
Don't need you to like me. I literally watch my own story back and go, that's fire. I'm awesome. That was great.
You can even like me in real life, but not like my content. I wouldn't mind. Like if you didn't follow me, I didn't
post it if I didn't like it. It's not.
Yeah, I'm not taking it personal. Yeah, follow me, please. Like it's cool.
Yeah, definitely. So it's always funny though. Like we had this conversation before, when people like your stuff who don't like your stuff, but in person they're like, shit was fire.
Yeah, I mean if that's the case, don't do that. Like if you liked it and you seen it, then just press the like. It don't cost you nothing.
It's actually easier.
Yeah.
It's literally easier than finding me in real life and telling me in my face.
Exactly. Because now you look like a corn.
Yeah. And I'm like, I really liked that. It's like you could have.
And I get it. Sometimes, you just watch it and it looks cool, so you might scroll.
Yeah.
But if it's like you watch every single video, all the stories, and then you just haven't liked anything, then I'm just like, why? Yeah. Like, why couldn't you just press, like you see me, I'm actually trying to like do something with the content.
Right.
It's not just like for fun.
You can tell, yeah.
Yeah.
This is high quality stuff I'm putting out there for you. You could at least, support it with the
yes.
with the
Just a quick
it is kind of weird to hear somebody say, I follow all your stuff, I look at all your, and like you can see that there's no engagement from that person. It's like, you could have threw me a bone here, man.
I try liking your stuff on my personal YouTube and the EG Pot Thunder, your YouTube videos. I'm not sure if you see it or not.
I have no idea. Bro, I don't check my YouTube. Like I told you earlier, I need to step up with the YouTube. I be just slacking.
It's so tough, though. I mean, it's so tough, like, getting views on YouTube and trying to explode. You never know what might explode.
Yeah, you just got to keep doing it. That's with everything. You just gotta keep
with YouTube, the big thing is getting the people to share it. Like it's hard to get people to like. I share videos sometimes, especially if it's like a page I really watch and it's something I think other people are gonna like. I'll usually hit the share button, but it's so weird to send somebody a video and especially like some of the length that like I watch 2-hour-long documentaries on like weird obscure things, and if I happen to think you'll like it, I'll send it to you. But the odds that you're gonna sit through 2 hours or so, like I liked this 2-hour thing, you might too. You're likely not gonna.
Exactly.
So yeah.
I know you're saying that like you have a lot of stuff on your plate right now. So you have said on the podcast, like, kind of getting to like what we like and stuff like that. I know you're learning coding, right?
Yeah, I'm learning some coding. I'm trying to change careers and get into like network engineering and stuff like that.
Nice.
So
that's huge.
Are you familiar with any of that type of stuff, Alan?
I started to try to code like a couple of years ago, and I was like, this is boring as hell.
What language you try to learn?
What is it called?
There's a billion out there. It's the
basic one.
One of the it's probably like HTML.
Yes.
Or like
no HTML. I did that before. That was
okay,
that was way before.
So like
it's a popular one.
Probably Python or something like that.
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing?
I'm learning some Python right now. I'm learning AutoHotkey right now. A bunch of different weird things, and then still like also looking up videos and like studying for like a couple certifications I want to be able to put on my resume before I start really putting it out there.
Yep.
So doing all that.
That's huge.
Just built a computer earlier this year.
Nice.
Which is why I know how expensive storage and all that other stuff is. It's like I have like a 2 terabyte SSD, which is like
like
230, 240, something crazy.
I got the same with mine. I built mine last year.
Yeah.
You build your own computer?
Well, I didn't actually like hand build it, but I customized it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. I mean, it's just it's a whole world out there, and that's the way the world's going.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get with it or get lost. You got to figure it out or not, dude. It's like you'll still be able to survive and get by with like a minimal amount of knowledge, but like the more you understand technology, the more you ingratiate yourself with it. Like it's only going to help you. That's as important as like networking now.
It literally is.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely gonna sound like an upgrade for you.
Yeah.
You know, career change right there. That's dope. That's what I love hearing, that type of stuff. Like, you know, it's building up and you know, getting to the next level. And that's I love doing the podcast, getting people on, engaging, networking. You never know who you may meet.
Yep.
And
Sure.
yeah, you know, new connections and stuff like that. And yeah, you know, I know you gotta go soon, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Man, I still got like a good 15 if you want. Keep going.
Yeah. All right. Cool. You have any questions?
Got no engagements. We're good.
Let me say, have any conversations you want to start?
Oh, conversations I want to start. All right.
Coming at. Damn, it's like your 15th croissant. Has to be.
You
Has
had
to
a
be.
ton of them, dude. They've all
Empanada,
got
those must have
drizzled
been
on it.
fire.
Listen, if you go to Spain, you have to eat. If you go to Madrid, you gotta
Food's
go
got to
to.
be crazy over there, dude.
So I personally did not like the food, but that's because I don't eat pork, and all they eat is pork.
They have a
Like that's literally all
Yeah.
they eat. So I didn't necessarily like the food. I actually ended up eating more Venezuelan food than I did Spaniard food. But I did like the tapas, like the patatas bravas, like them joints went crazy. So like it was a good time. Like food in general is good there.
Oh, for sure.
If you like pork, if you don't like me and you don't eat pork, you'll take some L's, but you'll find like your niche. Like they have good like Tunisian food.
Okay.
And,
Okay. So they've got like a wide. Like,
they had
wide.
it's
like,
very diverse.
That's cool.
Very
That's
diverse.
Really cool.
Like the shawarmas out there. Oh my gosh, them joints.
The what?
Slapping. The shawarmas.
Oh, gotcha.
Like shawarma gyros.
Yeah.
Them type of joints. Oh my
No
gosh.
pork, huh? Personal choice or religion?
Religion. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I went out with my friend the other day, and she was saying that we should, like the baos were saying.
Yeah, the bao buns.
Yeah, she's saying like the pork ones are really good typically. That's what I thought about when she said that.
Probably. I've only had the chicken and beef. Yeah.
Look at you one again. Look at you guys.
Listen,
Killing
dude,
it.
Every
Guys always
Friday,
winning.
every Friday, we was in there just duking it out. I'm like, I'm a king. I'm
What
gonna
was
win
that?
this.
Like, what were you winning? Was it like a trivia thing?
It was like questions in Spanish, so they'll ask you like the tense of this word or like the phrase of this, and you have to like put it in your phone, and then like it's like multiple choice. And it'd be mad tricky sometimes. You know, you just learning the language.
Learning the language,
Yeah, you don't know. I don't know nothing. So yeah, I used to win a lot though.
I mean, you're gonna utilize it now in Miami.
Yeah, that was the whole point. Like I knew I was gonna move to Miami
really?
at one point, and I mean, I just like languages in general. So I always wanted to learn Spanish.
Spanish is gonna be huge down there.
Yeah, and I still don't know. Like I'm like conversational. Like I can have a conversation, but
Your girl speaks it too, right?
Yeah.
So you like conversations with her at home, or like you guys
we
do that
haven't
sort of
had
thing?
it in a while. Like when we was in Spain and
Yeah.
she came down there, we had a conversation for like our longest one was like 2.5 hours.
Wow.
Just like pure Spanish.
That's
But
good.
That when you're immersed in it, it's way easier. Like right now, it'll
Exactly.
take me a little bit to like
Yeah.
think of the words and the congregations. Like it's easy to me to understand it now. Like it's way easier to understand, but like talking back
That's
since
how it is with most learning language.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I practice every day, but it's like Duolingo and like looking at a podcast.
It's different than
Yeah,
when you're
it's not the same,
engaged
bro.
in it and stuff like that. But in
not the
Miami,
same.
they're gonna if you want, you can talk to anybody. Everybody speaks
I'm gonna take
Spanish
classes out there too.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah.
That's fire. So like when you have your free time, I'm assuming.
I'm gonna carve out like probably like an hour every day.
Oh wow, that's
And I
good.
spend an
Good.
hour reading every day,
Yeah.
so I'll probably just
great.
that hour
Replace
reading
that,
just
yeah.
replace it with taking classes.
That's crazy. So even at this point in time, you're still trying to keep evolving and learning different languages and stuff like learning different things,
Keep your brain
languages.
sharp.
I have to. I like a challenge.
It's
Like
important.
if I'm just gonna be stagnant. Like if I just picked up a camera and let's say I didn't start learning more about editing or like After Effects or like different compositions and stuff or lighting, I feel like I'm stagnant. Like you can always learn, you can always be better.
Right.
I mean, there's always be newer cameras
That's the
coming
thing.
out.
There's
You're always
always new
upgrading.
stuff coming
Yeah.
out. You have to be on top of the new technology and
Mm-hmm.
new
Yeah.
software.
Exactly.
Because I know you just got a new Sony, right? So I'm assuming when you got that, you all over again, you're learning new stuff, or is it kind of applied to every camera, the same thing?
So the basics are for every camera, but for that, there's little different settings and like little tweaks and things that you can do that you couldn't do with the previous one because it didn't have the same type of menu system or something like that. Right. So you'll have to learn it a little bit, but for the most part, anybody who's like well versed in like cinematography can just pick a random camera and like I can take your camera and make it work. Yeah, right? Make it look good.
Yeah, but it's cool though. Like even though when you're still getting a new camera, you're still learning new stuff because you like that. So it's like, oh, it's a new challenge for me. Here's my weekend homework. I'm gonna get involved in immerse in this and this go off. Yeah. This place looks dope.
Yeah, I was just
that place is really popping. Cool. I can't remember the name of it. It was in Goya. That place is mad cool, and I'm mad we went there. There's supposed to be like performances. Mm-hmm. Like there's people hanging from like the ceilings on those little like those
like a Circus LA.
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
And that night there wasn't, but it was like it's mad cool.
It's still a cool.
It looks mad cool. They have DJ and all that.
No, that's fire.
Like, that's fire.
Yeah, it's a mad cool place.
Did someone buy this for Christmas yet?
Nah, I mean I got my own though. I love fresh orange juice. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like I got my own little juice. I be squeezing my joints. I can't wait to go to Miami because
some
got
fresh
some good oranges down there. Yeah.
Yeah, I love travel. It's kind of turned into like a travel podcast a little bit, going through all your stuff. So what's been London's your favorite spot? Is that your favorite overall spot you've been to, or
in life? Nah, no shot. Trinidad's the best place I've ever been to in my life.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's not like scary out there. I don't know, kind of like the rumors out there. No, or is that because you're from there, or
it's.
So if you're not Trinidadian, would you like tell someone to go there?
So Trinidad is not necessarily like a big touristy place. It'd be more Tobago. That's more like touristy,
right?
Because it's sister islands. But Trinidad's a good place to go to, like Port of Spain. Yeah, it's just like every other city. Like people always like, oh, like don't go there. It's dangerous and stuff. I mean, you could say the same thing about anywhere. You could say about Miami. You could say about New York. Like if you think about it per capita, there's way more killings in New York than there is more people anywhere else. Exactly. So there's more of a chance of you getting mobbed or getting robbed than there is anywhere else. So I'd say go to Trinidad. It's fun. Be cautious of what you're doing. Don't be out here like flashing money and stuff.
Be as cautious as you would anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Like it is. Like especially they'll know.
They know you're a tourist for sure.
They know I'm not. They'll know you're not. Like,
if I pop up, hey, what up? Like, get them.
It's just by the way you look. Like,
you don't.
They just know. So like just you can go there. It's fun. It's a great place. But obviously, like, don't be over there like flashing money or like
wearing chains,
and all that stuff. Like, I mean, you could if
you want to get it snatched.
You might not necessarily get it snatched either. It just depends on like the neighborhood that you go into. If you're in a touristy spot, nobody's gonna touch you. Like people travel, and it's a country. They don't want to have a bad rep. They want people to come so they can boost the economy.
No, for sure.
But at the same time, there are people that would take advantage of you if they see, oh, you're not from here. Oh, it's an easy lick right here. I'm gonna come up.
So they have like resorts there too, like clubs, or it's kind of like a typical like DR type of stuff.
I never been to DR, but there's clubs. There's restaurants. It's a nice place.
It's a nice place, yeah.
I've never, honestly, if I'm being completely honest, I've never had like any like thoughts of going there. Like it's never been presented to me, but I would definitely go.
I bet you if I showed you some videos of Carnival, you'll go.
I'm down.
That'd be why I'd want to go.
Yeah.
That's the reason I'd like to go. That'd be the thing.
Do you go often?
I haven't been back since 2017. Actually, I was supposed to go in 2020, but then COVID.
Yeah,
COVID messed up all my travel
everything
plans.
for everybody.
All my travel plans. I was supposed to go to Europe in 2020.
Damn.
I was supposed to go to like France, Belgium, Amsterdam, and then England also. But yeah, like a bunch of things.
What was it you liked about London?
Well, I've always watched mad English TV back then.
For sure.
So and plus, it's gonna sound mad dumb, but I really love the way they talk. It's dead funny. Like
who could fault you for that, man? I love the way they talk.
Definitely is funny.
So, like I literally took a trip to London Just to
hear him say stuff. Yeah.
I'm sure in your reel that we couldn't hear, you must have been saying some stuff.
Yo,
That's great.
I was wilding up there. Every time I hear him talk, like
He's like, why is this kid laughing? Don't worry about it.
people just think I'm an idiot in general, so it don't even matter. But
Oi, bruv, you all right? You laugh every time I open my mouth.
I love the TV show that everyone loves. It won a whole bunch of awards with Jason Sudeikis.
What's it on?
Sudeikis is on Apple TV. Ted. It's based in London, so that.
the Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso, yeah.
I haven't watched it yet. And I wanted to watch it.
Oh, you'd love it then. There's accents everywhere.
Yeah.
You would love it. You'd be dying laughing. And like Sabrina's like, why is he laughing? Don't worry about it.
Plus, she knows. We've been cracking up.
No, it's a really good show though. It's a good time. I'm down to go to London to go see like a football game.
I wanted to go so bad.
Yeah, every year the Dolphins play a London game, and I'm like, if they play this year, I'm going.
They didn't
Guess
play
what?
This
They
year.
didn't play in London this year.
I think the Saints played this year.
The Saints, Packers, like 4 teams.
I thought you meant
Yeah,
you
yeah.
wanted to see a soccer game. Like
No, the Dolphins
football
play
game.
over there.
Those get
you gotta go to-
rowdy.
You gotta
Those
go to
get
soccer
crazy.
game. I want to go to the Chelsea game bad, but they didn't play when I was there. So I ended up going to an Atletico game, and then I went to a Real Madrid game in Spain. But when I went there, I tried to time it up, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, you remember you asked me, you're like, when are you coming to Italy? And I was like, December. Like you're like, oh, I would just be leaving because you're like, you would have met with me.
I would have took the weekend trip.
Yeah, the timing didn't match up. What the hell is that? Is that apples?
It looks like it.
No, those are actually patatas bravas. So those are potatoes with like a sauce.
Look like potatoes. Look like
They
apples.
look like apples right
Like
there.
apples.
Actually, dead good. And that was in Malaga, which is the south of Spain. So everywhere has like their own little recipe. But yeah, it was good. That paella was good too.
Yeah, it seemed like you're enjoying yourself out there. I love traveling. 100%. I love doing different type of shit. Like, I love Portugal actually. It's one of my favorite spots in Europe to go to.
I wanted to go there, but it was either between London, Paris, or Lisbon, and it was literally Lisbon until the last second. And I was just
Yeah, the funny people talk.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? Because I was supposed to go back in May. So I was like, nah, when I come back in May, we'll just go to Portugal.
Yeah.
But
that's probably the time to do it too. Like summer, spring.
Yeah.
That's
but it's more
season.
warm. Yeah.
Yeah, no, those are all good places. Not like you're a
those are
bad
all
choice.
good- those are all
exactly.
Great places to travel to.
Exactly.
It's so crazy that Europe's like a completely different like world. It's like it just feels different when you're out there. Like if you go anywhere like in America, it's kind of like similar. You know, I've been to the Midwest really, but like it's all similar, like LA, Miami, it's kind of the same feeling. But when you're in Europe, it's just completely different.
A couple places in America that's unique. You touch down in Arizona, you know you're in Arizona.
Never been.
Arizona's got its own like weird. It's weird.
I'm supposed to go in end of January.
You're going to
Phoenix. I've always wanted to go to Arizona, but I never got to go yet.
for like a shoot or just.
out there.
Nah, Sabrina has a work trip out there, so
nice.
I'm gonna just tag along.
That's fire.
Mm-hmm.
I heard it's a good like place to go visit, and I heard it's a good party college town.
Yeah.
Big, yeah. Arizona State's. The stories
Yeah.
speak for themselves. Arizona State is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never got to. Obviously, I've never been there, but I heard it's like a crazy time to go for like a spring break.
Yeah.
This is fire. Yeah, I love the travel bug. I got a couple places I'm trying to go to soon. I'm not trying to. This year, I kind of since like May, I've kind of been doing same trips, kind of like Miami a couple times.
Miami, DR.
He's been all over.
DR twice.
Every time I look, he's somewhere else.
Yeah. San Diego, I think it was.
No, that's one of those tricks, those mind tricks. See,
Okay.
I got you too.
Okay,
I got you
okay.
too. But I'm going to New Orleans next week. Well, next week when we're filming this, it's gonna be. I would have been already.
Are you gonna go
but-
to the Ravens game?
I was thinking about it, but my boy Steve doesn't want to go because we went to the Saints game last year. He's not a big football fan. He's like, I already experienced it once. I don't want to do it again.
Yeah.
So my boy, one of my boys from college out there, he has season tickets. He's actually gonna let me know if his dad's gonna go with them. If not, I'm gonna tag along.
Yeah. Yep.
But if not, I'm just not gonna go. But the Saints fans are nuts. So I love experiencing that type of stuff. Like I love one of my like checklists I want to do in life. My bucket list is go to every NFL stadium.
Same.
That's tough.
Yeah, I've been to like 14 so far.
Damn.
Still have a lot more to go.
I mean, I've been to Gillette a million times when I worked there, but that's about it.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you were like a big like game guy.
10 joints is dead expensive. Son.
They definitely are. Also, looks like you're in Miami. We're going to. It's gonna be the first like stadium other than Gillette you've been to.
I don't think Nah, wait, hold on. It might be.
No, that's crazy.
I went to when I worked there. Obviously, I went to all the Patriots games. Then I went back after when the Rams came in like 2019. Dang, I don't think I've been to any of the stadiums. Truthfully, I can't remember.
I've seen, obviously, in Gillette. The goal is to see the Patriots play in every stadium, which is even harder to do.
Yeah, it's definitely harder to do.
I've seen them play. The only one in that division I haven't seen is Miami. I've seen them play in the Meadowlands against the Jets. I've seen them play. We've seen them play in Buffalo.
Honestly,
Seen 'em
Miami
play in
stadium could be
Cleveland,
better.
too.
That sucks. Cleveland's
Cleveland's-
fucking
yeah,
boring.
Cleveland's so
God,
dude.
damn, it sucks.
Dude, it is such a shout out to the people of Cleveland. Your city is polluted.
Oh my god, have you been?
No,
Don't bother.
No, yeah, it's not worth it. It's not.
Don't fucking bother. Jesus Christ, it is the most boring place on earth.
If you want to go see the NFL Hall of Fame, there you go.
It's
that'd be
honestly-
the only thing.
Honestly, not even worth it.
To be honest with you.
I've been. I was like, what else am I gonna do? There's nothing else to do. I go to the Hall of Fame. Fucking still boring.
Get a sandwich at Slyman's.
I did not go there. I don't know if that's gonna make it worth it or not.
It's if you like roast beef sandwiches, it's this little hole in
Look
the
at
wall.
this guy's six pack. First time he's pulled it out.
I was in.
All trip.
Yeah, it was mad cold in that water. Mad cold.
Had to do it for the IG though.
It was weird though because like the day was hot, but the water was mad cold. I mean, it was in October, so it makes sense. It was like 85 degrees, but the water was brick.
That's weird. Yeah, that's a nice shot right there. So I know you got to go soon. So talking about NFL. So what's your predictions for the season? How you feeling about the Rams?
Bro,
Rams fan, huh?
We're kind of
Okay.
iffy right now.
Yeah, but you guys were kind of iffy to start the season last year. No.
Yeah.
Not 3-3 iffy. Like damn, like we're kind of wilding right now, and it's not we're not showing any promise. Like our offensive line is looking kind of slow. Like we're not blocking. Stafford's getting slapped up.
Oh my,
He's already
destroyed.
like he's already like at the tail end of his career.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I don't think he can pull off another year like he had last year because he teed. But like,
But the thing is, NFC sucks though. So you guys are
I
just
mean, we still got the Niners in our division. Seahawks are playing good.
Eagles.
like,
I mean Eagles,
Eagles
Cowboys,
are
Giants.
Giants are actually good.
Giants are actually doing.
Cowboys beat us.
Can you
like,
believe the Jets are doing what they're doing right now?
They have a really easy.
Can
schedule,
you believe that?
Their record's good, but they have an easy ass schedule.
still.
Yeah,
I mean,
still, yeah, better
taking
than losing.
advantage of it.
Yeah, taking
Listen,
advantage.
people always used to say the same thing about us. Our schedules
Yeah.
are relatively similar.
Yep.
And look,
Yeah, I mean,
speaking of, I started off the season like right in this position you're at right now, like looking at the Patriots like they're very iffy, and all of a sudden, it's starting to show a little bit of promise. The defense is stepping up. Our offenses can actually protect this third string quarterback who's doing.
I would say keep playing him over Mac.
I honestly don't want back. I'm not in a hurry.
He's coming back though. They say he's coming back this week.
Yeah,
He's
he
coming
is.
back. I'm not. I mean,
But why? Why are you giving it?
My opinion is if it's not broke, don't fix
Yeah.
it. And,
Why are you giving it to Mac? What has Mac done?
If one,
I mean, he brought them to the playoffs
If
last
one-
year.
Their defense was amazing.
But still, he had to do
if
something.
one part breaks, right, and you send that part off to get fixed, and you get a replacement part in, right, when that part now comes back, as long as the new part is still making it function the way it's supposed to, do you suddenly now replace that part just because it's back, or do you at least wait until to show that this one isn't working properly?
Depends. If that part that I have only has the capacity to do 80% of the job well, where I know the other part got 93%, I'm putting that other part back in.
I don't know.
We talking? I mean, you can
I at least
compare it
wanna
to
give
Dak.
like 1 or 2 more weeks.
I mean, no, you said Doc.
So you could compare it to Dak and Cooper Rush.
Nah, I wouldn't put him back though. He broke his arm, his thumb, whatever, bro.
He's playing.
He's wilding.
Yeah, he's playing, but no brace too.
He should not be playing.
So you're saying
Yeah.
keep Cooper Rush in over Dak, but then put Mac over Zeppy, whatever his fucking name is.
Yeah. I mean, because that's look at the injury. Like, it's your throwing hand. It's your thumb. Why not take an extra like 2-3 weeks?
Yeah, baby.
It's not like they're doing bad.
Yeah.
They're like what 4-2, like
They lost 4-2, yeah. And that's the thing. Like, it's different than the Dolphins. Tua's good to come back. Tua's coming in.
Yeah.
Because Teddy sucks.
I just picked him back up on my fantasy.
Jesus Christ.
He's my
Did the
backup.
same thing. Like, I'm on the opposite spectrum from you guys. Our season started off amazing.
I know.
Tua's
I
playing
don't know
great.
what happened?
What? Tua fucking
Tua.
died. That's what happened.
I mean, fine, but
That's what happened.
But then that begs the question: should you really be relying on Tua being the reason your team makes or breaks?
I mean, yeah, quarterbacks are a big part.
I mean, sure, but we've our backup's backup is in right now, and we just won 2 games.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have, but yeah, Teddy's playing bad though. I mean, he's playing good. Yeah. Teddy played bad, and Skylar Thompson played bad.
Yeah.
If you don't have competent backups, then I mean, what more can you do? You got to put Tua back in.
You have to.
Yeah, I mean, he was playing lights out. I mean, my opinion on this, because I haven't spoke about this yet. It's rarely enough. Like, the Dolphins always get like the shit end of the stick. I don't know what it is. People like hate the Dolphins. Like, they're such an easy team to hate. I don't fucking understand it. I don't
like my division rivals.
I don't mind them.
Yeah, but do you see? Like, am I crazy? Like, I don't get. They get so much hate. Like, Kenny Pickens got hurt this week, got concussion. He's practicing today, which was yesterday, which was a Wednesday. How the fuck is he practicing? Teddy didn't get a concussion, but he was on the concussion protocol. He couldn't practice until Friday. How is there a difference? This motherfucker got an actual concussion. He's practicing on Wednesday. Teddy got the new stupid rule against him. Didn't have a concussion, and he couldn't practice till Friday.
It's got to be against doctor's orders, right? That would have to be.
I don't get it.
The way they take concussions so seriously right now, it seems.
But the point is, like, how does Teddy have to wait out? People are like, oh my God, fucking Tua, the Dolphins hate him. He got cleared by 6 different physicians, independent physicians, not Dolphin ones. So they followed protocol the first time, this time around. But it's like, goddamn, Tua's coming back. They don't care about Tua's health. Meanwhile, we have like 20 other players on our fucking injury report who are not playing. Byron Jones isn't playing. He's vital to the team's defense. So if we don't care about these players, then why wouldn't this be like, you know what, Byron? Get the fuck in the game. We need you right now. It's just people's like, who don't know sports. First off, it's a fucking tough sport. These players know what they're getting into. That's why they're getting compensated millions of dollars.
They should be getting more though. But
should be getting paid more. But I mean, they're still getting. But they know going into it.
Yeah.
Like, if you got an offer for the NFL, are you gonna say no? You know the concussion. You know what can happen to you.
Well, I'm 30, so
I'll take it.
I'll take it for the money. But boy, am I nervous about what my body's about to go through.
I'm cool with one season. I'll be all right.
Honestly, yeah.
All that being said, is like, but these players know. So when people are like, oh, like Tua should retire and stuff, it's just like, okay, how about fucking like 23?
He's dead young.
Yeah, like 23.
I was gonna say, what the retire?
That's what people are saying.
What the?
Nah, it's not that serious.
I mean, people don't understand. People just don't understand the way. Like this, I understand the sport is going through sort of like a softening period, and there's gonna be like an adjustment. I don't think it's gonna be as bad as people make it out to be, but it's like it's understandable. They need to go through like the because you remember what football was like growing up.
Oh yeah,
and it was even more violent before that.
Yeah. Brady was getting fucking rocked. Yeah. Brady, Eli Manning was getting fucking rocked.
People talk shit now, and deservedly so, for the amount of flack that he gets anytime he gets touched.
No, that shit was nuts. Against the Falcons, that was nuts.
For sure. We all know the one we're talking about. Yeah, for sure. And he absolutely does. And again, I don't defend Brady anymore, and I didn't do it much when he played for my team. But the point I'm getting at is, like, those guys certainly paid their dues. They used to. I mean, do you remember the first Super Bowl against the Jets? The first one we lost? How often was Brady on his ass that game?
You mean the Rams?
No, the
one.
You
said the Jets.
I meant the Giants. The one we lost.
Oh, yeah. He was getting his ass torn up.
He was on his ass. I can't even. He used to get beat the hell up, and a lot of those older guys used to get beat the hell up. And it's not that you shouldn't be protecting the quarterback, but you should be worried about every player's.
Yeah, that new rule makes no sense. People are gonna bitch about it when it's in the Super Bowl and Patrick Mahomes gets up and he wobbles a little bit and he's out, and then Chad Henne's fucking playing quarterback, and then it's gonna be like, oh, this rule is stupid because that rule is fucking dumb.
And it's gonna take that.
Teddy got up, he did not stumble, and so one random guy who's a spotter, he's not even a fucking doctor, said he saw him stumble, which he did not.
Yeah, he did.
And then
on that one badly.
Yeah, and then he's out for a week.
Yeah.
That shit makes no sense. It's fucking retarded. And then meanwhile, Fucking Justin Fields on Thursday Night Football stumbled twice. Yeah. He couldn't get up, and then he stayed in the game. So it's all these spotters' point of views where they can just
so inconsistent.
It's so inconsistent. It makes no sense. Yeah. It literally and then you can easily get corrupted by Vegas.
I mean, we don't even. That's a whole.
You're a spotter. Take out Brady this game. Yeah. This shit makes it's so weird. It's so weird, and I don't get the Dolphin hate. It makes no sense. First off, that we've sucked for 20 years. It's not even like we're good. Well, this year we should be good.
There were some years in those 20 years.
Like three. I said, like, was it Jason?
A few Ricky Williams years. You had
some. Ricky Williams. You guys was nice.
Yeah, for like 3 years. Like 3, 4,
and we're talking about Ricky Williams.
That's that 5%. That's that 5%. I guess it's in trouble. That's why people hate us, because that 5%. That makes no sense. But if Tua's coming back this week against the Steelers. This is how you guys know we're time framing this. This is like week 7 facing the Steelers on Sunday Night Football. Yeah. And that should be an easy win.
Almost the playoffs by the time you guys see this.
Could be past the Super Bowl. Who fuck knows? But this week 7, what we're thinking is, I think the Dolphins are in good shape right now. We have the 10th easy schedule remaining. I mean, I like our team. It's just injuries right now is killing us. I think the Rams are in solid shape, and the NFC. I think the Giants are pretenders right now. Eagles are doing well, but they're probably going to cool off.
Yeah, that can only can only go for so long.
Steelers were 13-0 3 years ago, and then didn't even make the playoffs.
Yeah. The Eagles are probably dropping.
What are the Steelers doing right now? Not even like.
Oh, they're horrendous.
Yeah,
that's what I shouldn't even say anything. Wait, Watch us fucking lose Sunday.
They just beat the Bucks.
Yeah, but they're like 2-4 now. They're terrible.
I mean, they suck, but
I think the Bucks suck
there
right now. Yeah, I mean,
something could happen.
If they beat the Bucks, they can definitely beat us.
Yeah.
Well,
y'all suck right now, though. So.
Right now, we're stuck in 3 games in a row losing streak. But we had Teddy and fucking Skyler though. Yeah. They were terrible.
Yeah.
But So Sunday should be a good game. Hopefully. We're going to be at the Browns game together in Miami. We're going to go.
Yes, sir.
We can't go to some certain restaurants. I can't get you in trouble. But we're going to check out some good spots over there, some nice lounge. I'll let you be the tour guide since Miami's going to be your city at that point.
And I've been there like a whole week and a half.
It's only that quick.
Show me your city.
Yeah.
Every time Steve comes back, he's like, "Show me around. This isn't my city no more." Like, Steve, shut the fuck up. My boy lives in New York. Now every time he comes by, he's like, "This isn't my city no more."
I don't know anything about this place.
Yeah. So and shout out to Steve. We're gonna be in New Orleans together next week. Then 2 weeks after that, we're gonna be in Florida. On the go, baby. On the go, loving it.
Moving.
Trying to end this travel podcast. Favorite spot you want to go you haven't been to?
Either Colombia or Costa Rica, honestly.
Costa Rica's fire. Colombia is also fire. Both 2 dope-ass spots. You're not a traveler, but if you want your girl to abduct you and take you somewhere, where would you say?
Oh, I get to at least pick the place?
You get to pick the place, yeah. That you haven't been.
I mean, there's a lot of places I haven't been. I want to go to Rome.
It'd be fire.
I want to be able to say when in Rome while I'm in Rome.
And put on your story so people can see or not see or unfollow you. Who knows? But, for me, if I had to pick, I want to go to Japan pretty bad. Japan and Australia.
Probably, yeah. I want to go to,
Yeah. And I want to go to Nintendo World.
I want to visit like Kyoto and like,
Yeah, that'd be fire. And I'm going to go to there's a wrestling company out there. They've been there for a while, New Japan. I want to go to New Japan event and to Nintendo World. That'd be fire.
That'd be fire.
Yeah, I think there's a Disney World over there too. Yeah. They try all like their new.
I bet Disneyland in Japan is
nuts.
Yeah, they do like all the first test runs over there before they bring us over.
Well, that makes sense. You have the Japanese build your technology.
Yeah, so it'd be fire. What do you think the Pats are gonna do
this year?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm hopeful for maybe a wild card. So if we do what we did last year, wild card spot and 1-0, I'll honestly still be happy with that. I think we're probably going to end up falling just shy of the playoffs this year. If I'm going with my head, my heart says let's make another playoff run, but I understand these are building years, and I'm happy to just watch them go through that process. I had 20 years of watching my team be a dominant force.
Yeah,
you know,
fuck you guys.
It's tough to be disappointed, to be honest with you.
Man, I know he's more disappointed than me because you guys beat him.
I know, and I feel terrible about it. Believe me.
Yeah, well, you got your
we got
redemption
last
at
year,
least.
we good.
For sure.
Yeah,
we good.
They feel great.
I mean,
They
healthy.
never don't feel great.
Exactly.
Healthy Dolphins. You guys are in a tough division. With the healthy Dolphins and the Bills.
Oh,
you guys are looking third.
Nobody can say our division sucks anymore.
Yeah,
it's
definitely
awesome.
not. Definitely not. I mean, healthy Dolphins, we're good. But right now, we're fucking banged up. But hopefully, if we get healthy, there's no way we shouldn't make the playoffs. I think we can make a run like the Bengals last year, honestly. With a healthy team. Yeah. Because Tua was balling before he got hurt.
Yeah.
So, healthy, I think we can make like a Bengals type run. If we're going to keep up these injuries, maybe not even wild card. I mean, Teddy has shown he cannot do what he was brought on for. I mean, Jesus Christ, this guy's fucking terrible. And then Skylar Thompson, he wasn't playing bad, but I mean, I don't have faith in a 7th round rookie quarterback. So, and we need Byron Jones back because our rookie corners are horrendous. And we need X to get his drawings. I didn't lose 2 of them. His drawings in order because he was getting torched the Bengals game. Holy shit. T. Higgins let his ass up multiple times. It was bad. So we need everybody to get healthy. And we're going to trade Mike Gesicki, apparently. Apparently he's gone. I'm not sure if you've seen that.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he's on a franchise tag. Apparently we want to trade him for Shaq Thompson from the Panthers. I'll take it, though. Because we need that'd be a solid trade. Cedric Wilson, get the fuck out of there. Jesus Christ, done nothing. He has 4 receptions for the year.
Damn.
And we gave him like $11 million a year. Trade his ass, too. Trade him for fucking CMC. Because we're second in the odds to get CMC. So I'll take CMC all day. That changes things. Who knows? But, we are in the Bills division. And unfortunately, Josh Allen.
They're running things right now, man.
Is that guy.
Yeah.
He is that guy. It's crazy. I can't even hate on him. Like, when he does stuff, I'm like, this
it's
incredible.
It's like watching young Aaron Rodgers again. It feels
the Bills are official.
It kind of feels like that. He's a beast.
Like an Aaron Rodgers mixed with like a Mike Vick.
Yeah.
It's weird.
If Aaron Rodgers could really
the one thing I hate about what Josh Allen does, though, when he runs, he like fakes like he's gonna slide, but then he continues to run. Yeah. So you're gonna launch at him, and then he'll slide, and then he'll get the flag. But then when you launch, he's gonna step, he's gonna juke you, and then continue going.
I've seen him
it's
do
such a bitch move. It's smart, but it's such a bitch move.
You do it. You do that running full speed. You can't. You'll pull something.
But but then you're leaving the defenders. What do? Either they launch at you, try to tackle you.
That's them. That's for them to figure out. Yep. That's the puzzle, man.
It is, but then you're gonna hit him one day. Then he's gonna get hurt. And that guy meant to hurt him.
Risk reward, high risk, high reward.
Yeah, it's been working out for him
so far.
He fucking hurdled that dude last week. That was embarrassing.
Yeah. I mean, he's a big dude. He's getting up there.
Definitely a big ass dude. So ending off, what do you think your Rams gonna do? Have faith in him or what?
Nah, I think we're 7-9.
Oh God, he said that so defeated too.
Yeah, it's all right though. We got last year. So good.
Yeah.
I'll take a championship and then suck for 10 years.
Nah, we're not gonna suck. It's gonna be like a 7-9, 8-8 type year. Like we're barely wild card.
Yeah.
Like we might make the wild card. Just depends. But
it
just I don't know. The line's not looking good. If we get Odell back, like if he wants to come back to LA, I think we 9-7. We make the nice wild card and make a little run.
Yeah,
I like that.
If you guys are average, you guys can trade back Stafford for Jared Goff.
No.
Hey, he was balling. He was balling out
good.
until the Patriots locked his ass down.
We're good.
Yeah,
sticking with Stafford.
No, Stafford's that was a good pickup.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you coming through. We're gonna have a good time in Miami.
Yes, sir.
You'll not last. You're gonna be back visiting, so you'll come back on when you're around.
Of course.
Gotta get Sabrina on.
Yeah.
Talk about our personal training and stuff like that.
Yep.
I think I scheduled that up. Appreciate Bo coming through. Any last words for this pod?
Stay healthy.
Yes, sir.
Stay blessed. Drink water and go to therapy, folks.
And he's talking to the Dolphins right there. Stay healthy.
I'm talking to everybody, but
yeah.
Specifically, those of you in a dark place right now.
Yeah, no, for sure. Any last words, Alan?
Just keep pushing, man. Keep pushing yourself for greatness.
Yeah, keep learning and striving like my boy Alan M Films. Follow my boy _ Jesus Claus. Follow me on all social media. Explore F. EG Pot of Thunder on TikTok, Instagram, Spotify, Apple Music, Podcasts, music, same thing. You'll find it everywhere. You Google, it comes up actually. The first thing you Google, E.G. Pot of Thunder, it comes up now. It's kind of fire. Don't know how that changed, but that's fire.
SEO, there you go.
Didn't even have to pay for it?
Did not have to pay for it, no.
Hey, love that. Love that. It's because of you guys. It's because of you out there.
Yes, baby. I love it. Keep showing that support. 5-star review. Get it, baby.